Hello, Bay Area. I'm Diane, and welcome back to SFN News. This week, California lawmakers entered a crucial juncture in the legislative process, analyzing hundreds of bills ahead of the deadline to pass legislation in the House where they were introduced. This marks the halfway point in our legislative journey, and we have some important updates for you. Let's get started. California lawmakers have been burning the midnight oil, sifting through a substantial volume of proposed bills. As of this past Friday, the Assembly bills that have made the cut will now transition to the Senate, while Senate bills will make their way back to the Assembly for further discussion. The anticipation is palatable as the next round of hearings is set to commence next week, shaping the future of our state. First on the agenda is housing and homelessness, a pressing issue affecting millions of Californians. Assembly Bill 12 is aiming to set a new standard by prohibiting landlords from charging more than 1 month's rent as a security deposit. This legislative change could significantly lower the financial burden on renters, especially in a state where the cost of living continues to skyrocket. Another significant piece of legislation is Senate Bill 423, which seeks to fast-track the construction of affordable housing. With over 160,000 individuals currently experiencing homelessness in California, this bill is direly needed to provide quicker solutions to this ongoing crisis. Furthermore, Senate Bill 4 introduces provisions for religious institutions and nonprofit colleges to build affordable housing on their properties by allowing these organizations to contribute to housing initiatives. We can enhance the availability of affordable options in urban areas where the need is most acute. Shifting gears to health, Assembly Bill 418 has attracted considerable attention as it seeks to ban harmful chemicals found in popular candies, including Skittles and hot tamales. The move underscores a nationwide concern over food safety, particularly as over 10% of children in the United States consume these sweets regularly. Advocates argue that this law will protect young consumers from additives linked to various health issues. In the realm of public safety and justice, several critical bills are in the spotlight. Senate Bill 2, or SB 2, proposes to limit concealed carry permit holders. This legislation aims to tighten, control, and ensure that only individuals who meet specific criteria can carry concealed weapons in public spaces. Following closely is SB 50, which intends to prohibit law enforcement from making traffic stops for minor violations such as unlit tail lights or vehicle registration issues. This change seeks to refocus policing efforts on serious offenses and reduce unnecessary confrontations. Moreover, Assembly Bill, or AB 793, aims to protect the privacy of individuals seeking abortion care by banning reverse keywords and reverse location technology. This law reaffirms California's commitment to safeguarding reproductive rights amid a fluctuating national landscape. The passage of SB 673 would establish the Ebony Alert for missing Black women and children aged 12 to 25, addressing systemic disparities in response to missing persons cases. As part of the effort to support low-income residents, AB 881, or Assembly Bill 881, proposes to raise jury duty pay from $15 a day to $100 a day. This is intended to encourage civic participation without adding undue financial strain on jurors. And in a significant labor development, SB 227 introduces a program to provide unemployment benefits to undocumented workers, recognizing their vital contributions to our state's economy. This measure aims to offer financial security during uncertain times. Healthcare workers are expected to benefit greatly from SB 525, which proposes to raise their minimum wage to $25 an hour. With rising living costs in California, this legislation is critical for retaining qualified professionals in the healthcare field. Now, let's talk about the ongoing challenges posed by homelessness. Mayor Daniel Lurie's plan to expand homeless services in the Bayview District faced criticism. Supervisor Shaman Walton has publicly expressed discontent over the shift in plans for a new shelter, where Lurie now intends to open 60 cabins for the unhoused, moving away from the originally promised 20 safe parking spots for those living in RVs. Supervisor Walton argues, and many agree, that his constituents feel betrayed, highlighting the ongoing tensions surrounding homeless solutions in the city. Now, let's delve into today's segment of Diane in the Details, where we examine significant policies that shape the future of our state. In 2016, California enacted Senate Bill 1380, a pivotal piece of legislation that institutionalized the Housing First model. This approach prioritizes providing permanent housing to the homeless before addressing other issues such as mental health or substance abuse. This model has seen a broad application across multiple cities in California, aiming to stabilize lives and create a pathway out of homelessness. However, the impact has been complex. Since the introduction of Housing First, the state has witnessed a staggering 40% increase in homelessness, with over 160,000 individuals reported as homeless in the latest count. Critics argue that while Housing First is a humane approach, its execution needs improvement, emphasizing the importance of supportive services alongside housing solutions. This discrepancy highlights the ongoing challenges in combating homelessness effectively in our state. As we explore these figures further, it's clear that strengthening and expanding support systems is crucial. The objective is not to just provide shelter, but to ensure that those who have been housed have the necessary resources to maintain stability and improve their overall quality of life. As we continue to monitor these developments closely, your voice matters. Stay informed and engaged in the legislative process. That wraps up today's episode of SFN News. But be sure to join us next week for more updates on the issues that affect us all here in California. And special shout out to our technical director, Javon Giles, who helps make all of this happen. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, I'm Diane. See you soon.